Hi, Scorpio. This is Jeffrey. This is Right Color. This is your reading for December 13th through the 20th, 2020, which includes a solar eclipse. I've already done a solar eclipse video, and go check it out. Please like, subscribe, share, press the button for notifications, comment, and I'm offering one-on-one readings. For $30. All the information is below. And let's get to your reading. One more. I like shuffling. Calming. One, two, three. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Okay. Okay, we start with the 6. The 6 is about memory. The 6 is about nostalgia. The 6 of Cups. It's about memory. It's about nostalgia. It's generally about a pleasant memory from childhood, like a sweet, naive, innocent, open, kind exchange, healing gift. All right. Can you see this card? You know, the lighting is so weird. Whatever. Then at the 7, right? And he's all about executing a plan. He's all about executing a plan. He's got a lot of energy. He's got a lot of, and he's ready to do it now. He's ready to do it yesterday, actually. It's a sign of Cancer. So there's also an intuitive quality to it, because this is, Cancer, it's the moon, and he also has like these cool moon things on his shoulders. So there's a certain understanding of timing and of cycle, kind of knows when to move, but he's always ready. This one's always ready. His energy for me is like, let's go, let's go, let's go. Okay. Then you get the weird thief. The weird thief who steals in the middle of the day. So my intuition with this reading is saying, take back your innocence. That's what it's saying. That's kind of what it's saying. I don't know how else to say it. Sometimes, no matter how old we are or how much experience that we've had, I have these cookies out, and if I don't put them away, there's only one left. Cookies like have their own life, Potato chips are the same way. Grapes, a lot of things are like that. I know this, I'm such a heavy guy. I'm a Scorpio too, so I know you get me. I don't have to pretend not to be a Scorpio with all of you. Honestly, this whole week, I've been having so many memories and so many understandings about things, about like my story and what's happened and who I knew and who I don't know and who I, was angry at or who I miss or et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. I've been getting so much of that lately. So, I've been doing a lot of spiritual work for a really long time. I'm going to tell you this story and then I'm going to throw some more cards. It's funny because I was going to initially say 3-card reading, but as I was saying it in my head, I was like, no, this is going to be bigger. And it will be. Because I love you. I've done a lot of energy work and a lot of spiritual work over the years. I've been at all this stuff for a really long time. Not because I'm so mystical and spiritual. It's because I have to. It's because I have to. I'll also say it. Otherwise, I'd be crazed. Because for me, I've been, because I'm so sensitive, right? I'm so empathic that, for many years, I carried around other people's baggage, right? Some of it was imposed on me, and I don't want to get into the whole, like, I'm a victim. That's like so yawn. I can't even begin to tell you. It's like, yeah, and what are you going to do with the information? How are you going to grow from it? How are you going to make it fuel? How are you going to take that shit and make stuff grow in the garden? Okay. There's a real practical side to me. Anyway, there are exercises that I've done. This is big news. This is not big news, but this is big work. Okay. So, if you might need some support or some help or whatever. You go back to a time or a place or a situation in your life that maybe it was traumatizing, maybe what, where your innocence was gone, you'll know. When this exercise was recommended to me, I could have gone the easy route. You really want to go the easy route? Or do you want to get to the bottom of this crap and like exercise it once and for all? Or at least begin, it's like, the way to clean the house is to find the dirtiest and the most glaring thing first. And you clean that up first. You don't do the little, and then you run out of, then you run out of gas. If you do the biggest and hardest things first, it's like, oh, it's like once you've done that, everything else is like, like a breeze. Rewrite the script. What you do is you go back to that place and that time and those feelings and see yourself in that position, in that situation, in those feelings, and you rewrite the script. It's almost like, it's kind of like when you can control your dream, right? It's kind of like being able to control your dream because, time is not really linear. Time is cyclical. So you can go back to that place, maybe you need someone to hold your hand. Maybe you need to like treat yourself to something. Maybe you need to call a friend and say, this is what I'm doing. And I'm going to go into this place and then I'm going to come out of it. And I need for you to like hold my hand afterwards. Maybe you need to call on your higher self, your higher power, or an angel or angels, or a god or a goddess, or whatever it takes, yo. I really, part of me would love to be like this light and airy and funny reader. And, part of me sort of is, but part of me is like, I ain't playing. This is a tool for evolution, right? This is a tool for evolution. So, and, my saying this means that I have to do it too. You go back to that place, man, woman, person, friend, brother, sister, whatever you want me to call you. And you rewrite the script. You rewrite the script and you see what that feels like. And if there's another person involved that you're holding something not so lovely toward, see them as whole, see them as happy, see them as healed, see them smiling. Send them on their way, baby. I know you're good at that. I'm real good at that. That's what I really have to say this week. It's a big deal. It's a big deal. Listen, this whole year that we've had, which has been so trying and kind of earth-shattering and tumultuous. Nobody can get anything out of the dark like we can. We know where the jewels are. We know where the jewels are. We don't need a flashlight. We can be in the dark and figure it out. You know, I feel my way around the wall until I get the emerald or the ruby or whatever it is. Maybe I'll smell my way around the wall. You know, maybe I'll just let my body tell me where it is. We have a gift, right? So you can let the gift destroy you, or you can, you know, let the gift shine the light. Every gift is a curse, and every curse is a gift. It's just that simple. You know, it's just that's the dual world we live in, right? That's the reality of life on Earth. So, can I use this detriment and make it into an asset, right? This is how the Scorpio eventually becomes either the Queen of Cups or the King of Cups. And the Queen of Cups is the healer, right? And the King of Cups is the great diplomat, the great negotiator, the one who sits on the turbulent waters, calm as calm can be, and offers, right? Like the chaos is all around, and they're like, mm-hmm. And they're compassionate because they're able to hear what everyone has to say, right? They're able to hear what everyone has to say and read between the lines and feel between the lines. And because, you know, so many of us have been through so much stuff and so much turmoil and so much empathy and so much blah, 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 blah. And, you know, okay, you could play that little game. Oh, you know, I'm a Scorpio and I'm so ultra sensitive. You know, it's like, whatever. It's so tired, you know. It's like, yeah, and what are you going to do with it? Because us being able to go through it and have the experience, now we can lead other people through it. And now you have more compassion for the ones who are like lost, you know, because not everyone is up for this work. Most people aren't. Most people aren't. You know, most people live in a state of terror. Most people live in a state of terror, of change, of transformation, of letting go of things. And, you know, we just do it. It's like, you know how some people, you know how like there are some people, like they never exercise, but they have muscles anyway. Not a lot of muscles, but like they have that kind of body. When I come back, I'm gonna have a body like that. But you know, it's just who we are and what we do. It's just who we are and what we do. We're good at it. We're good at it, you know, because we know we're going to survive. We know we're going to survive through it. And to be able to have those deep feelings and to come out the other side is really an example for the rest of the everyone. So steal it back. If that, you know, if it makes you happy to be like, you know, if you need to like put a little dark turn on it, I get it. It's like, steal it back. I'm taking this back. This innocence, this sense of hope, kindness, love. I'm taking it back. You know, I'm taking it back. I can't help it. You know, it's, you know, it can happen very quickly. You know, when you're doing energy work, here's my experience. When I'm doing energy work, people are like, oh, am I doing it right? Am I doing it wrong? It's like you sit in your heart. Let's say you're sitting in your heart and I want to send love down to the earth. It's like, oh, well, is it working? It's like you intended it worked. That's it. It's almost like I think that the oven's on, the oven's on. It's as simple as that. It's kind of like, and God said, let there be light, and there's light. It's as simple as that. So my humblest and my most sincere wish for you, for me, for the planet is for us to be healed, you know, for us to be whole, for us to be in love with one another, for us to be kind to one another, for us to be generous and loving and innocent in a way. You know, I know. It's not, we're not all going to go to the playground and la la la. You still have to do business. You still have to like maintain your way in the world, this and that. But I feel like if there's work to be done from the past, if there's work to be done to reclaim, you know, a kindness or a memory or some sort of innocence, some sort of naivete, and you want to reclaim that, I want to reclaim it, you know, in a lot of ways. In a lot of ways, but in certain ways, even though I'm older than I've ever been, you know, as things go, I'm also younger than I've ever been. You know, in a certain way in my life, this is just my experience. I'm more hopeful and I have more energy and I have more, not energy, kind of enthusiasm. I was a very, very unhappy child. I was. I had every reason to be. You know, I did. And sometimes you need to pick up the pieces and see what works and build something new. I'm good at that. I'm really good at that. So I know I've said a lot today. It's okay. It's okay. Sometimes when I, you know, talk to the screen, it's like, I don't even know if there's a Scorpio watching. It doesn't matter. And I think sometimes when you end up on the wrong sign, you're supposed to end up on the wrong sign, you know? You know, we all find what we're supposed to find. It's lovely. This is, you know, this lovely, like, you're 4 years old, you know, there's somebody who lives in the neighborhood and, you know, you play together. It's as simple as that. And it's like, oh, that was fun. No, that, you know, you come from a place like that where everyone's sharing and everyone's lovely and, you know, and it, you know, it wasn't the kind of kid who stole, you know, your pail and shovel. It was like the kind of kid who like shared their cookies with you and you shared your Raisinets with them or whatever. You know, you laugh like that. You know, I'm going to do a heavy duty meditation. Now I have to. All because of you. Sorry I went on so long. Blessings.